The movie Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire is currently in the test screening phase, and initial audience impressions have been revealed. These impressions do not contain spoilers. Upon reading the comments and reactions, I must admit I'm somewhat concerned. How can the film be described as funny? Let's explore together what people are saying about the movie and discuss both the positive and negative news. Welcome back to Nerds Insights, your daily source for nerd news. Legendary's Monsterverse films have generally been well received, with the exception of Godzilla King of the Monsters, which was considered a disappointment. Although Godzilla vs. Kong didn't win over critics, Kaiju fans were pleased to see the iconic battle between the Titans on the screen. Now, they return as allies in Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, directed by Adam Wingard, set for release next year. Plot details are being kept under wraps, but test screenings have already begun, and, surprisingly, there have been no spoiler leaks. Still, some initial reactions have been shared. It appears the film has a touch of comedy, which is not surprising given the humor seen in Godzilla vs. Kong. It seems Wingard has continued to embrace the franchise's madness, with a plot described as having a style similar to the Showa era and elements of science fiction. While Gareth Edwards' Godzilla was more grounded in reality, the Monsterverse has been heading in a more fantastical direction for some time, and it seems to be working overall. However, the general impression is that the movie may be a bit long, and once again, Kong has more prominence than Godzilla. One viewer even said, "I enjoyed every aspect of Kong's plot, but I was very frustrated because Godzilla was sidelined once again. I feel that Wingard doesn't treat Godzilla with the same respect as Kong." On the other hand, it was mentioned that there will be a kaiju battle every 20 minutes, and half of these fights will take place during the daytime, making the film a lot of fun. According to the synopsis, Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire pits the powerful Kong and Godzilla against an undisclosed colossal threat, challenging their own existence and that of humanity. The film promises to delve into the backstories of these titans, explore their origins, and the secrets of Skull Island and beyond, revealing the mythic battle that connected them to humanity forever. Considering this information, we might have expected a film with a more serious tone, investigative elements, and a sense of terror due to the presence of extremely powerful and malevolent kaijus. The idea of a more comedic tone, especially without the presence of Millie Bobby Brown for comedic relief, is worrisome. Where and how will they incorporate humor? Will it be over the top, similar to some Marvel films like Thor: Love and Thunder? This is a cause for concern, as we're not sure what to expect. These news reports seem more negative than positive to me, but, of course, it all depends on individual taste. There have been leaks suggesting that Kong may have a sidekick. Initially, I dismissed these leaks, but now, with the public's opinions, this seems like a real possibility. I hope the film isn't filled with constant jokes and that the fights are well executed, longer, and that the plot is better explained, something Legendary doesn't always do well. Additionally, I hope the film maintains the necessary seriousness to tell a compelling story about Scar King and Shermo. What's your preference? Do you prefer a more comedic film, as mentioned, or are you on my side, hoping for a more serious and dark film with touches of horror? Share your opinion, and, of course, subscribe to this channel. Your subscription is essential for me to continue bringing you daily news. Turn on the notification bell to receive updates directly to your palm without having to search for the news. Take care, and until next time.